Good morning. Finally arrived. Sorry that I'm a few minutes late. Fashionably late, I'd like to say. 8:07. Man, I guess I'm a little more than fashionably late. Sat here for 3 minutes jacking with lights, trying to see if I couldn't do something better, add a little bit more light in here. And, it was working. I had a light going, but it kept glaring off of my glasses. Good morning, Julie Cole. Good morning to you, love. So this light kept glaring off my glasses, and I thought, you know what, I don't want to jack with that. But what I have decided is that when I set my studio up in the little house that we're working on right now, I'm setting up lighting. I'm setting up good lighting because this has one light in the ceiling in the middle of the room, and it's really a pretty dark room. So, but I think it's so dark because there's no windows. There's no natural light in here. And I really hate that. Better late than never. Thanks, Karen. I appreciate that. Yeah, I really do. I have always been outdoors in nature. Nature always around me. And this apartment has been a tomb for me. It really has. It's been so very, very difficult. You know how you get that sad in the wintertime, about January, February, because you're not getting enough sunlight? It seems like it's cloudy forever. That's the way this room feels to me all the time. And so it's been very, very difficult to work through it. Have been working through it. I don't know how successful I've been, but I've been working through it. But you know what? I see the light at the end of the tunnel now. We got work started on the house, and I will go down and take pictures before and after, because I tell you what, the before pictures are shocking. This wasn't a rental house for nothing. Yeah, we've already taken out the big dead tree that was threatening the front half of the house. It's been taken out, and it was huge. It was huge. They didn't do a nice, smooth. I was hoping they would just cut that tree off straight, straight across, but it was too wide. I had to cut it several times. Hey, Insomnia, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks for jumping in. You have a great day. Have a beautiful day. Melissa, good morning to you, love. So, see the light at the end of the tunnel. I know that our house, we'll be in it by October. That is 2 short months away. Got your coffee ready for a big exam? Oh, you bet, darling, you bet. All the good stuff coming your way. Be certified AWS cloud practitioner. Oh my God, I am so proud of you. That is huge. That is huge. In the computer world, that is the same thing as somebody being an RN forever and finally getting that license. What is that license? Oh, I know you know what I'm talking about. Damn it. I hate it when I can't remember words. Oh, shoot. It's the same thing as almost being a doctor. Same thing. It is huge. Huge. So proud of you, Julie. I can't get enough. That's awesome. That's fabulous, fantastic, wonderful news. We will send you positive vibes all day long, knowing that you don't even need that to get by, because you got this. You got this, girl. So funny. So funny. So I got to tell you a funny story. I kind of held on to this one. I did an event over the weekend, and Cookie's a very dear, loving friend of mine. I really like her a lot. She's the one that put on the Natural Healing Arts Fair that I attended. Good morning, Colette. So there wasn't a lot of advertising. There wasn't a lot of prep before everybody got there. There were 70 vendors probably. I believe there were about 70 vendors there to start out. And by the time it was done, it was probably half of that because there was no traffic, really. Very little traffic. Just the street traffic who happened to know about it or happened to maybe see a Facebook post about it. But as far as there being a whole lot of Facebook posting, any kind of social media, any kind of media at all related to it, there wasn't anything done. So it was pretty dead. Saturday, about midday, Luna and I were sitting there. We shared a table, and it was so funny. So funny. So bad. This is so bad at me. This is shit that I do that I don't even realize that I'm doing, and it just happens, And so Cookie comes by the table. Now, Kim and I had just been talking about how dead the energy was. There was no noise. There wasn't a lot of things going on. People were very hushed. The readers who were reading like they were in a library. It was so, and it was driving me crazy. And I said, man, Kim, we got to do something. We got to liven this joint up, Hang on. Let's see what's going on. Can't see the comments. Julie says, still can't see the comments. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't have any other complaints about it. I don't know why you're not seeing the comments. I apologize for that. Back to the story. Because this is funny. This is too funny. We found out that it was Cookie's sister's birthday. And Kim said, hey, let's go grab that microphone. Maybe we can sing happy birthday. And I was like, yeah, we could do that. I'd jump up on stage with you and do some little singing, little dancing, say happy birthday to somebody, kind of get some life going around here. And about that time, Cookie comes down the aisle, and she's just always so happy, and everything's so cool, and, everything's just good and wonderful, and life is beautiful. And I said, hey, Cookie, we was thinking about jumping up there on stage and singing happy birthday to your sister. It's kind of dead around here. And she goes, what? It's dead? Are you bored? And I was like, just fucking with you. And it came out so fast and so smooth. And Kim started laughing, and Cookie started laughing, and I started laughing, And then Cookie walked away. Because, we had some other conversation after that. You just can't leave that hanging there. Because her face dropped, man. And I knew I said the wrong thing. So, anyway, Kim turned around and looked at me after Cookie walked by, and I said, man, I was quick with that, wasn't I? And she goes, oh, my God. She said, you weren't kidding? And I was like, well, I actually didn't mean for that to come out. It was something totally different that I had in my head. I swear to you all, I had something completely different that I was going to say running around here in my head. Good morning, Joe Donovan. And what happens? Comes out, bleh, just like that. And that happens to me a lot, man. So I've learned to be quick on my feet. Oh, shoot. Do you do that? Do you ever do that? Tell me you do, please. Make me feel better. Oh, sometimes you have to think fast in this world. You just do. I'm going to pull a card. Oh, I've been wondering where that's been. Good to find you. That's my wallet. Doesn't have my license or my debit card in it, but it's got everything else in it, and I've been looking for it for... I must have put it there Thursday or Friday. I buried it underneath my cards. Because, no, it must have been Thursday. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This week is finally falling back into place for me. Man, I was so worn out. I haven't been worn out like that, to where I just can't function. I'm happy, sad, crying, tired, sleeping, all at the same time. And I don't know, it's just weird. But, I do that, though. I push myself. And I'm not as bad at it as I used to be. I used to work, 14, sometimes 16-hour days solid when I was trying to get this going, trying to figure out my little niche in the world, my little spot. And I put a lot of hours in, mostly 6 days a week. And there would be about every 3 weeks, every 2 or 3 weeks, my body would just scream at me and collapse. And that was all she wrote. I slept for a day or so, and then I'd get back up and I'd go at it again for another few weeks. But, I feel the energy moving now, finally. And I don't know if it's within me, because my dad crossed over in February 13th. And it absolutely took everything out of me when that happened, because it was an accident. It was a crazy accident that you don't think about occurring. You just don't think about it. It was a crazy accident, and he crossed over from it. And I still have a hard time with it. Especially when we have to go down to the house and clean out the house, clean out the farm. It's hard to do. It's really, really hard to do. But it's getting done. Excuse me, my back itches. It's getting done. And, I won't say that my life went on hold, because it really didn't. Everything kept moving and everything kept going, but it sure did turn black and white for a while. It wasn't in living color anymore. And that's sad. That's sad. So I've gotten out of that. I've gotten past the angry stage, and I've gotten into the I can handle this stage, But still, there are days when I just cry. And I thought I could stand to have his picture as my screensaver on my phone. I got to take that off. It still makes me too sad. So I don't know I'm sure that had a lot to do with it. But I really think it's this dark room with no windows in it. I really do. I have a very, very difficult time, even with all the crystals around me, and crystals give me so much energy and so much love. They make me feel so good. And yet, it's the environment that I'm in. And I think that is a good analogy for everybody, the inside of this room can be so bright and happy, just like me. I could be so bright and happy, but right now I feel like I'm in a fog. And this room echoes exactly how I feel. Everything inside this room is bright and happy and beautiful. I got colors, I got plants, I have life all around me. I have crystals galore. I have my hats, the things that I've made. I have my tom-tom. I've got everything I need, to be happy. But this room with no windows makes me feel like I'm closed off. So, starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, I'm starting to realize my dream finally, that my husband and I are going to have our own home, our own yard that we can do anything we want to with. We have a house that we can make any way we want it to be. We can make it anything we want. It's so cute in 40s style. I thought about doing all the decorations in it in retro and just doing it slowly, a little bit at a time. But making everything in it just retro. It just fits so well in that little town. I doubt if I can go that far. But I am going to create the studio that I need and have it just what I want. Plenty of lights in there so I can read these cards without squinting so hard. Oh, hey. You remember that great big skull? I found one to replace it. I actually thought that I had ordered the decanter, the big size, and instead I ordered the small one. So I have a little baby skull to fill up. Oh, shoot. I have a little baby skull to fill up with rocks. instead of one giant one. Maybe I'll get 3 or 4 this size, and still do the auction, but we'll just, instead of auctioning off one great big one, we'll auction off 3 or 4 little ones. I don't know. I'll have to see what I can get, but at least I'm working on it. I'm working on replacing him. I just, shoot, what a surprise when I got that, huh? This plant is so adaptable over here, and it's so big. It's just gotten huge. Morning card. Start off this way. Dearest you, do you know how much we love you and want to help you? We're here for you. We hear you ask for guidance, but you must let go and let us help you. You don't have to do it all. You've done your part. Now let us do ours. You would be awestruck if you knew how many strings were pulled through the matrix to give you what you need and desire. What you need and desire. They want us to be happy, I swear. Spirit has a plan. And when you sign up to be a co-creator, you need to remember to allow the partnership. It's not one-sided. Your desires and plans meet up with those of Spirit's. Remember, though, Spirit's timetable and the ideas of how things will play out may be quite different from yours. Trust us. Spirit's ideas are amazing. Now let go and let us do the magic. Pay attention to the other areas of your life, and before you know it, a miracle will have taken place. We love you so much. We love you so much. That is from Postcards from Spirit by Colette Baron Reed. Go to Amazon store, find yours. Go to her YouTube page, go to her Facebook page, go anywhere you need to go to get your copy of Postcards from Spirit, because I'm telling you, it's a beautiful deck. And I know that you know that. Sheila can tell you. She's got hers. That was a good one, wasn't it? That was a good one. Thank you, Julie. So I've finally gotten used to my husband being home and being retired. I finally have gotten used to that. And he's gotten used to it too, because his idea of a good morning sleep is sleep until 9 if you can. I let him sleep though. I don't have anything. I got no problem. I let him sleep as long as he wants to, man. He worked for all those years. He deserves to sleep in late. But it sure is hell on breakfast, isn't it? Hey, you know what? I'm still doing that detox diet, by the way. I am still detoxing, still doing that. Not so much onto the clear liquids anymore, because you just can't. 3 days for clear liquids, I guess I could if I was really, really into the Om and I really needed to lose a lot of weight. I suppose I could be on a liquid diet for 21 days if I had to be. If I was forced to be medically, I would be I could do it. I know that I could. I wouldn't have any problem with that. But, not so much of a carnivore anymore. Absolutely have no desire for meat. And in the past, today, Tuesday, I think, is 3 weeks that I've been doing this. This would be my 3rd week. I have had meat on 2 occasions. Nice, Julie Cole. Good job. She said, I'm down to 173 from 205. Nice. Well done. Well done. But I am still real big on the fresh fruits, fresh veggies. My husband had tacos last night, and I had fish tacos. No problem. I could have fish all day long. Staying away from the flour, the sugar, the processed foods. Staying away from gluten and yeast. So that's most everything, really. Everything that tastes decent. And on the 2 occasions that I had meat, my gut hurt so damn bad I couldn't breathe. It hurt so bad. So I know right then that I don't want any meat. And on a couple of occasions that I have had bread, I noticed that the congestion came back. It didn't come back fiercely, but have you guys noticed that I'm not coughing? I don't have just that crappy crap in my chest. Right, Julie? Right? And yeah, it's not purposefully, but it makes perfect sense, doesn't it? She said, I think inadvertently, that's what I stayed away from, was the same foods that I mentioned. Not even poultry. You know what? I'm not going crazy. I'm not just slamming down the salmon and chewing away on those crab legs while my husband eats hamburger. Actually, I think I eat a protein. So funny. I wanted to say a living protein. No, I've never been. Well, I have been big on meat in my life. The hardest thing for me to get away from was poultry. To be honest, I love chicken, and whenever I smell fried chicken, that's the hardest thing to say no to. But I don't have to think about it too much. All I have to do is say, "Remember how bad that hurt?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I do. I remember that." But I know that and fast food, guides, and Julie, this is probably true for you too, but my guides absolutely do not want me to have any kind of fast food at all. No fast food. No processed, pasteurized, chopped, and formed meat product whatsoever. They said, and they just keep telling me over and over again, it's not real food. It's poison. Julie, you're so funny. It's not real food. They say it's poison. And I believe that. I really do. I mean, if you want to know where all the GMO foods are going, if you think that we're shipping it to third world countries, you're wrong. Because those third world countries are refusing our GMO foods. And so what does it go to? It goes to our fast food. It goes to our processed foods, our boxed foods, our products that they just slap together all these shit and call it good. Excuse my French. Julie said she doesn't eat much fast food either. And I really felt that about you, Julie. I think that you and I have a lot of the same diet. We really do. Colette says, I don't eat a lot of meat, but I do drink a lot of green tea with coconut or jasmine. Nice. Julie grew up on a farm. Julie Cole grew up on a farm. They butchered chickens. That kind of done me in on chicken. Yeah, I've done that myself when I was young. And I think I would do it a lot more kindly than what I grew up witnessing, because it was a mess. Colette said that she can't stand fast food either. Rather make my food from scratch. That's how I've always cooked, Colette. I've always scratch cooked. And I really think that that's why I'm 53. I'm relatively healthy. But I really think that attributes a lot to it, is that I have not always, because I've never liked the taste of boxed food. It tastes like cardboard to me. There's no flavor. And I have a hard time going out to a restaurant. And this is true. I don't think it's vanity. I really don't, because when I eat food, when we go out, if it's a new restaurant or I try a new dish, I want to taste it. I want to savor the flavor of it. I want to know what they put in this. And I want to know if I can make it better. Because if I can make it better, I'm going to make it better. Julie Cole said she's pretty tenderhearted when it comes to animals. Yes, ma'am. Oh, I am too. I really am, because I have so much more regard for animals than I used to have. I've always had a kind regard for animals. For as long as I can remember, when it comes to fishing or hunting, I only take what I need. But I've always given thanks to the animals, even if it's just silently. I've always given them regard for allowing me to take their life, because that's what you're doing, whether it's fish or the worms or the minnows that you use to fish with. If you fish with live bait, give regard to that bait, because everything that you do, every vibration that you put forward, from baiting your hook to casting out that line, every vibration goes into, if you're a hate-filled person and you're just, give me that big old fat minnow there, let me put that sucker on the hook, and you put it on the hook in such a way that you cause it pain for the last few minutes of its life knowingly, and you just drop it in the water, and then that pain-filled, frightened, fear-filled fish goes into the belly of another fish. Now, maybe that fish doesn't have time to digest it before you hook it, pull it into the boat filled with fear and pain. And instead, and instead of putting it into a basket where, you can set that basket over the side in the water while you're fishing, maybe they jam it on one of those hook stringers, and drop it in, so, pardon me. So what I'm saying is, every single vibration from the moment that you picked up that minnow or that worm to bait your hook until you put that fish in the frying pan, every vibration that you put forward is in that fish. It's in that chicken. It's in that cow. That poor cow. I can't get those images out of my mind. I can't. And they break my heart every single time they cross my vision. Every time. And I'm talking about the slaughterhouse is out on I-70. We used to go to Colorado not often, but at least every year for a large part of my life. We went there at least once a year on vacation, and once a year we went past that area. And the slaughter fields are filled with fear for miles before you arrive at them, and for miles to get away from it. It's horrible. It's horrifying for an empath, especially an empath that is sensitive to animals, that doesn't know that they're an empath sensitive to animals. It's horrifying. I'm not kidding, man. All right. Change the subject. Happy birthday soon to Colette. She said she's going to be 60 soon. And Colette, you have so much young energy. I really would have guessed you for half that age. I'm not kidding. I've never seen your picture, because just the names pop up here, not the avatars. But I swear, your energy is that of a woman 30s, in her 30s, early 30s. So I commend you for that. So Freya is super excited, everyone. I'm about ready to homecoming. Homecoming. It's going to be a blast, semi-positive. Going to homecoming. What is that? Tell me. She said, I'm about ready to homecoming. It is going to be a blast. Semi-positive energy to make it down there. Thanks. Love you all. Hope everyone is well. Head down to homemade. LOL. Man, Freya, I hope that everything you do is beautiful today. Jasmine, lovely to see you as well, sister. Thank you and welcome. Man, Freya, you're going to have to call me. You call me when you get a minute and let me know what all this homecoming or head down to homemade, what all of that is about. Okay? All right, second card of the morning. Give us a good one. Man, I tell you what, I can't stand it when that image goes across my mind. It takes me a while to shake it out. And I'm sorry I share it with you every time, but it's like, you guys don't understand. Oh, it's a bike rally. Nice, Freya. Nice. Go have fun. Go enjoy that rally. Be safe. Be safe. Ooh, get a massage if you can while you're there. I don't know why I see somebody giving massages, but if you can, get a massage while you're there. Spirit says you need it. All right. What do we got here? Oh, it's another postcard from Spirit. Hang on. Let's see what this is about. Let's see what this is about. Dearest you, and you know who you are, and if this card rings true, celebrate it, because these are just some beautiful cards. They have so much love in them. Dearest you, and you do know who you are. I'm talking about you. We have a secret to share with you. If you act as if all is well, it will be. Act as if you're brave, and you will have courage. Act as if you're loved, and you will be a magnet for love and experience the love of Spirit. Act as if your prayers have been answered, as if you truly are in sync with good fortune. How you think is how you will see the world. Interact with it and draw conclusions from it as well. If you want to be the person who has the life that you want, co-creating and loving what is yours, you need to start acting as if it were the truth. Don't worry about the conditions in your life that may seem empty or cavernous, chaotic or barren. These are temporary and they don't even count. Defy them and act as if you are the luckiest person on the planet. You will be, for you already are, and that is the real secret. You are infinite potential. Loving you so much, rainbows explode in the ether. Nice. Thank you for that. Maybe a few tattoos. Thanks, Jasmine. Jasmine says, love your tapestry. Maybe a few tattoos, huh, Freya? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Yep. I've been itching to get a tattoo. I really have. I'm just not. And I know what it's going to be. I have this flaming heart that is on my ankle. It was the very first tattoo I ever got. Just a piece of flash art from the wall. So excited. Oh, and so I want to get a pinup girl, a little pinup girl in a little devil costume, you know, little devil horns headband and little devil horn or tail outfit. And I want her sitting, I want her sitting on that heart. Colette said, you can look on my profile page and you will see my picture and some wonderful pictures of the animals in Kenya. Nice, nice. I will. Thank you. Julie Cole wants a phoenix down her left arm. Right, right. Freya's just going crazy. Love the phoenix too. Love the phoenix. And I would love to have a back piece done. I have a glute tattooed, one of my glutes. And I want to add to that, but that was so stinking painful. My God, that hurt. Hey, Belinda, how's it doing, love? Good to have you with me. So that was a stinking painful one, but I would like to bring it up and have like a vine, some kind of a something going up my spine. I really would have figured if I could take that kind of pain, I can take the rest of it. Freya has 26 tattoos. A few more won't hurt. I don't know. Depends on how much area you got left, girl, and where those areas are. Oh, shoot. 26 tattoos. Well, now, here you go. I don't even know what to say about that. You know, I guess if I was a person who was, and I do enjoy tattoos, and I love the art. I love watching Ink Master, one of my favorite shows ever, because these artistic people are amazing. Amazing. And so if I did a back piece or a leg piece, I always want to be able to connect it. I want a theme running so that the pieces make sense when they're all together. Julie said, I have one on my lower back. That one hurt a bit. The one on my left arm didn't hurt, though. That's good. That's good. I have my right ankle, which wasn't too bad. The front part of my hip wasn't too bad. That glute, though, You know, and I was doing some wise thinking, too. I was thinking to myself, I have had many shots in my butt before. I'm sure I can take that. You know, I mean, I've had thousands of shots. I've had shots for everything. So what's a few more? Well, a few more 1,000 times over, and 1,000 times over and all at once that's saying something right there. Belinda Hill said, my son is an ink master. Is he really? Now, Belinda, that might be somebody I seriously want to get to know. Absolutely. Because I do want to have some more work done. But like I said, I want to get some kind of something going on together. Check that female pain chart. You know what? Female tattoo pain chart before you get one done. Now, Julie, I didn't even know that there was such a thing of that. I really didn't. Female tattoo pain chart. Isn't that interesting? Well, you know, when I had mine done, the first two, the heart and the scorpion, I had done at the same time. And those two, I had recently had a baby, or it hadn't been too many years before that I had a baby. And so I remembered my Lamaze breathing. And I did really, really well with it as long as I was breathing. Now, fast forward about 15, maybe 20 years, ink party. Julie, is that not fun or what? About 20 years later, I got my last tattoo done. And it was a cover-up of another one. And I was more spiritual by that time. Man, I was doing some serious meditation. Oh, my God. Whew. Ghost Rider Tattoo in Lubbock, Texas. That's where your son's located. Nice. Very cool. Ghost Rider Tattoo in Lubbock. Why do I know that? Why do I know that tattoo? He must be a really excellent artist. He must be really, really good, because I've heard of Ghost Rider Tattoo. I really have. So nice. Well done, Belinda. Well done. See? We all have a job in this world. Belinda's job was to bring out an ink master. Oh, shoot. Job well done. Last card of the morning. Look at there. Even hit a little bit of Irish there. I don't know how that happened. It really, really wasn't. It was just Southern. It sounded kind of funny in my head. Yeah. I can make myself laugh about anything. Dearest you. And this time, if you don't accept this, well, I'll just have to pull another one. Dearest you, we know everything in the universe is perfect, even in its flaws. And we view the creation of spirit in total awe. All is unique, yet part of a unity of existence. But the human existence is a little different from ours. You tend to have a specific standard for what you consider ideal. And this isn't serving you right now. So forget your idea of perfection and see through our eyes, allowing things to be as they are without judgment. Don't wait until the perfect moment or mood to start something. Instead, start life with all of its flawsomeness. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Let others be who they are too. Imperfect, human, complex, or simple, it does not matter, for there is always something to discover, experience, and love. When you drop the need for an ideal, you uncover the real treasure, which will be far more interesting and valuable. Loving you like crazy. Nice. Belinda said he's been there a minute. I bet he has been there a minute. Well done. Well done. This whole day started out, Wednesday's hump day. Thursday's grind it out day. You got to grind that out the door. So with that, I'm going to get off of here. I got stuff I got to do, stuff I got to get done, things I don't even know about yet. So I wish you all peace today. It was a good card, wasn't it, Belinda? For some reason, I was thinking of you on that one. I think it rang for you. That card rang for you. Have a beautiful day. Have a peace-filled day. Go and do something really, 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 truly, honestly. Go do something for yourselves. Do something to make yourself smile. We go through life every day, and it's always a task. Always shit we got to get done. Isn't that right? Let's not worry about that stuff today. Let's just let Thursday be Thursday. And let's just go enjoy it, okay? See you later. See you later, sister. Love to you all. Have a beautiful Thursday. Have a beautiful day. And all of a sudden, I can't turn it off yet. I have to get my I think it's time to change battery. There you are, peeking out. You guys, it's so funny. And yesterday, I know I got off here on, at the right time, and I turned it off. There it goes. I turned off my stream. But when I stood up, I bumped something, and I turned the stream back on. And anyway, so I was walking out of the room, and I turned around and I said, "What? Am I still streaming? Crap." So I had to go over and fix it.